Hey, hey, Dizzy Juggler here. Welcome, friends. Quick emergency update. SU 5.1, the long-awaited, has dropped. We are on version 1.7.35.0 in the live. We will be doing an emergency live stream as soon as I get settled here in a couple of hours. Finish my breakfast and so on. It's early in the morning for me. And yeah, this dropped. I checked late last night. It hadn't dropped yet. Apparently, they decided to wait till I went to bed, and then they dropped it. But 5.1 is out. All those wonderful fixes, and we're going to test out VR because that was a big problem. Over the next coming days and maybe weeks, whatever, we'll be flying 5.1 and testing out whether they've actually done the fixes. We will be trying all these things out. We'll be testing those Wasm crashes. And the avionics issues and all that. We're going to crank up the settings and see how well it performs. I'm going to give a read of the release notes right here. The right stick did not work to scroll, had to use the mouse to scroll here. So that's problem number one. Waiting for water, waiting for water.
Too excited about.
Okay, we're recording. Rolling. Release notes, Sim Update 5.1 final 1.7.35.0.x.q. I don't know why they may. Okay. If you're playing on PC, outdated packages in your community folder may have an unexpected impact on the title's performance and behavior. If you suffer from stability issues or long loading times, move your community packages to another folder before relaunching the title. Okay, so we're looking at stability and performance. The most stable ever since 2020. Here we go. Better handle texture MIP streaming quality during high memory pressure conditions. They don't even get grammar right. Improved terrain degradation when memory is getting low. Fixed various crashes and improved memory usages. I added that. Glass cockpits. Fixed an issue with the electrical system that caused some avionics and systems to think that a circuit the needed had been powered off, periodically causing some reboots and loss of function. Not sure what that's, grammar problem. Grammar issue. Grammar issue. All right. I think what they're talking about there is all of those avionics, like in the Cessna 172, where they just cut out and then reboot. So this whole time it's been because the system thinks that a breaker, that's something, whatever, that it had been turned off and turned back on, even though, like, for a year and a half, it's been thinking that something's been turned off when it hadn't. Whew. Wow. Career mission availability times now take runway lighting systems at both the departure and arrival airports into account, allowing missions to start or end at night when adequate lighting is available. Again, a year and a half to realize, hey, sometimes people leave when the sun is up and arrive when the sun is down. Geniuses over there that don't realize that there's this thing called the sun, and then it's daylight, and then it's not daylight. And okay. I mean, for the flight sim professionals, they don't understand that a flight could leave in daylight and arrive not daylight. Okay, I get that it's an oversight, but it took like a year and a half to realize this. It's a little bit stunning. Oh boy, these guys don't have a clue what they're doing, do they? General bug fixes fixed burn ground effect in firefighting missions. All right. On PlayStation 5, fixed an issue that would prevent to launch heavy cargo missions. Air traffic. Fixed third-party traffic add-on problem with pushback not working. GSX, I think. SDK on PlayStation 5 fixed HTTPS request failure from Coherent due to SSL handshake error. We're still dealing with handshake errors. All right. It's 2026, guys. It's 2026. Audio fixed attenuation factors being calculated with 1 frame delay for legacy sounds based on WAV files. Again, this one has been a problem since launch in 2024. They're just fixing this now. Wasm API. This is the big one. Fixed base address for virtual allocs of Wasm modules linear memory on PS5 avoids crash with the Aerostar 600. Oh, only the Aerostar. Fixed Wasm failures on PS5 when modules have been built with SDK 1.6.9 and higher. Avoids crashes with the 2024 version of the ATR. Does that mean the ATR will be available finally? We'll check the marketplace in a moment. Added support for dynamic VFS on-demand files to avoid using too much memory when accessing streamed files through WASI. Great. JS API, I think that's JavaScript. JS, guys, help me out. I believe that's JavaScript. Fixes swap parameters in new JS map listener weather radar methods added in SU5. So there you have it. Those are the release notes. We're going to do some testing on some of this stuff and see if 5.1 works better, well, the way it's supposed to. I don't know how you want to put it. We did a VR test yesterday, PSVR 2 on the beta yesterday. So because that's still fresh and I was loving it. It looked so good. It was so nice. It was just, VR is always fun for me when it doesn't crash. It's just a pleasurable experience. It just looks so good. So now, while that's fresh, we will get a chance to do VR again in the live and see if if things are gooder or not gooder. Let's check the marketplace and see if the ATR is here. Ready for this? No ATR. Let's search it just in case it's not. Still no ATR. All right. It's a good thing they fixed it, though. And yes, so we will be testing this stuff out in the coming days. Go check it out. The update was 1.3 gigabytes, something like that on PS5. So give it a try. JDO, I hope you're able to, hey, JDO, we talked about this yesterday. We were sort of joking that this would happen. So hopefully, JDO, this brings some peace to your life. This better be good, or else, listen, last night, guys, I was shopping X-Plane 12. I was actually shopping FSX, the one from like 20 years ago or more. I may start playing FSX on my old laptop if this doesn't get better, or X-Plane 12. Here, I'm getting fed up, so 5.1 better be great because SU6 is coming up soon in the next probably 2 months or so. So this will tell us whether they get their act together. And all those calls for Sony to get their act together. I'm sorry, Microsoft and Asobo have not gotten an act. They don't have a script, let alone get their act together. So we'll test this out hard. I'm going to be harsh because they've had months to do this, including the months leading up to SU5, plus the months to fix SU5. This, I expect it to be perfect. I expect it to be perfect because they went on and on and on at FS Expo saying how it's the most stable that it's ever been since 2020, before 2020. It's the most stable they've ever had it. So it better be the most stable, or I'm going to be harsh, and you guys should be too. Don't accept mediocre because we paid a lot of money and they still expect us to do all of their testing and reporting and hand-holding. So it's completely unfair that this isn't superb. It should be superb. I'm excited for the possibility. Like I said, yesterday on the live stream, I was in the beta in PSVR 2, and it looked really, really good. I was, quite, how do I say it? Whenever I tell people, I'm like, when it works, it's sublime. And yesterday I had some sublime moments with my HOTAS and my rudder pedals, and I was flying the Spruce Goose, and it was just, and then what else would he fly? The Texan, the T6 Texan, and just basically I was flying with rudder pedals only for a part, and it was sublime. So I'm expecting sublime in this live release of 5.1. Guys, go try it out, and find problem. If there are any problems, report it, complain about it. Let's get together here and really put the pressure on them, and hopefully we get a good product before it's too late. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. As usual, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for spending time with me. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.